Bud's back in the kitchen, brought one of my favorite things, bacon.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I had to
tell everybody about your great weekend out at the old Tascosa.
No, they don't
Give it a plug. Give it a plug.
So let me tell you something. The OccuNet Classic wrapped up here in Amarillo. Kudos to the people who, I mean, the army of volunteers that were out there, the incredible field of golfers that we had with the Corn Ferry. But from the volunteers to the sponsors, let me tell you, it was a top-notch event. I'm glad that Amarillo is a part of it. I'm glad that they are going to be back. Looking forward to that. But for all of you, you deserve a pat on the back. It was really,
I heard the exact same thing. I heard wonderful things about it. So, okay, so summer's here. John's made sure it's been hot a couple days.
But it actually has been really
pretty good.
nice. Yeah, we've gotten some rain. I want to tell you a few of my favorite things, and you brought them today. I love a good heirloom tomato.
Right.
Had some for lunch. Had that with a little bit of cottage cheese. We brought the arugula.
Yeah.
We have this very spicy jalapeno bacon, which you know I'm crazy about. And I love, I'm very fancy. I like a good artisan bread.
There you go. So we got this artisan bread. All of it. It's a brioche. And then we're going to make a little, an aioli. All you do is a little mayo. I put a little lemon juice in there. It adds a little acidity. And then this is just like your Chipotle sauce, or you could actually put the just regular Chipotle peppers in there and bust them up if you want. I like this sauce because you can make it into something like this pretty easily, okay?
And an aioli, for people at home, what is an aioli?
Well, it's a mayo. It's mayo. I mean,
mayo-based.
It's just a mayo base, but they stretch them out a lot with a lot of different seasonings and stuff like that. But so
can I tell the folks at home?
Yeah.
Use real mayo. Don't. You may have grown up in a family. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
They love Miracle Whip on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not judging you on that.
No.
I like a good Miracle Whip on a sandwich from time to time. But if you're going to make an aioli, you need the real thing.
You do.
Mayo.
And one of the keys to this dish is this. I caramelized an onion here. Now, the caramelized onion is not the grilled onion, just so everybody knows. So the caramelized onion is to cook it down so the sugar comes out of it, turns real brown, and gets real soft, okay? So we're going to use that. I caramelized them in there, and then we grilled our bread in there. Okay,
so you're bringing some of the flavor from that onto the toast.
Yeah, and that's a really cool thing instead of doing toast. But you're going to simply take, one other thing too.
Tell me.
You might see how nicely cooked my bacon is. Do your bacon on a sheet pan.
In the oven?
In the oven.
We do it that way.
Degrees. Yeah, 375 degrees. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with this, okay?
And here's the nice thing. If you're like in my household, there are levels of bacon where you like, I can do mine crispy, or I can do mine a little bit more on the chewier part.
Exactly.
But in my house, you could, if you, the girls are vice versa. One likes it softer, the other one likes it crispier. So you just pull it out from the oven a little bit early and you're good to go.
There you go. Now, I use an heirloom tomato. They're not as expensive as you think they are. They're more expensive obviously than a regular tomato, but they add such different contrast and character to it.
The acidity to them is different. The overall, I think you're
they're
right.
just beautiful, okay? Especially this time of year. So then, like Andy said, this is jalapeno bacon. You use regular bacon. Honestly, if you use a jalapeno bacon or any bacon that gives you any kind of heat, be careful with what you do with your sauce, with your Chipotle sauce, okay? Then we're going to add some of the caramelized onions on top.
So it's like a BLT, but we're adding
This is the ultimate BLT, not just a BLT.
Because the ultimate makes it,
with the grilled onions and arugula.
So how, you were talking about the difference between a grilled onion and caramelizing. Time-wise, what are we looking at?
Looking like almost probably triple the time. Like a sauteed onion, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. This is going to take you about 10 minutes. And you just got to let it cook. Put it in the pan, let it cook in the oil like you would have like you're sauteing, and then just let it cook down. And then with about 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, throw some sugar in there.
Ooh, okay.
It'll help draw out the rest of the sugar. You're not old enough to really remember this, but like when you used to prime an engine.
Oh, I'm aware.
Are you?
I'm aware.
Folks at home
hey, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in about 2 minutes. We got to pay some bills, and then we're going to serve the sandwich out. Don't go anywhere. We're back, everybody, and just like that, the ultimate BLT is ready to be served. Something else we're serving up is we've got another mystery dinner on tap, and we wanted to bring in Keith. We always talk about your mystery dinners, but we wanted to see the man behind the mission.
Well, thank you. Here's the real man. It is Chef Bud.
Oh, don't tell him that. Good Lord.
Keith, I have zero to do with this. You're the ones that write the stories.
Yeah.
We just try to
Tell
give
us-
them a good meal.
Yeah,
so.
tell us about the mystery dinners and how you guys kind of came up with this here.
So we've been doing this, but people want something different to do on a Friday night. You know, you can go to a movie, you can go eat, you can go dance, but this is 2.5 to 3 hours of something absolutely different. You're going out, chef's been there, the people are conversing, you're away from technology, and it's a way to do something. Enjoy a good meal, meet chef here, and watch what he brings. What are you bringing this Friday?
This is a spice rub pork loin with a peach jalapeno sauce, and I believe it's the grilled vegetables, red potatoes.
Great.
And we're having like a big strawberry shortcake too. So.
Yes to all of that.
Yes.
Keith, how do we say yes to this event?
Well, so only 2 days left. You got to get your tickets today.
Okay.
I've only got 21 tickets left. AmarilloEscapeandMystery.com.
Okay.
Look for the killer track under Murder Mystery.
Okay.
And we're doing it over our partners over at Cactus Cove, Matt Mars. If you ever met Matt,
Matt's
he is
been on my show before. I
Yep.
know him well.
He is a fantastic guy. He always lets us use his banquet hall, so we do it there. He'll even give you a discount to stay at the hotel.
Okay.
So call, tell him you're part of our dinner. He'll hook you up. It's
Okay.
a good event.
It is, and I didn't know this guy until he called me about doing these like 2-3 years ago. These are the nicest people in the world. They have a great business. If you've never done this, which I didn't know what it was, if you've never done it, go try it because it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy having the people out there. But these are good folks. They write great mysteries. It's like you said. It's like a big deal.
I was going to
clue.
say, Keith, what do you have an idea of the mystery that is going to be rolled out this weekend?
So this one is our 80s theme, killer track.
Okay.
If you leggings, big hair, Richard Simmons, all those 80s bands, we're all old enough to know.
Yes.
We grew up with them. It is
We're
killer
talking
track.
Wham, Culture Club,
All of it.
Absolutely, Poison,
Uh-huh.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Cindy
I love
Loppers, come out and get.
And the folks really dress up for this stuff.
Yeah, you want to dress up too. You don't want to just come.
absolutely.
You want to come dressed
Yeah,
in the 80s.
yeah.
Come dressed in the 80s. We'll take your photo. Again, 2.5 to 3 hours. Now, this just didn't sit down and watch me act for an hour. You actually get up and be a part of the game.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a 5-minute skit because you don't want to watch me act for an hour,
I love
especially
it.
after this guy.
Yes, sir.
All right,
And then
make
you play.
plans to go over there and check that out. In the meantime, we're going to serve this up. We've got more Studio 4 coming up tomorrow. See you then.